I'm not sure whether or not it's bottomed yet for the long term, but one of the things we're seeing here is the Saudi king died, and all of a sudden you're not having the same news out of OPEC. They were talking prices down before. Now, instead of talking prices down, he dies, and you get news coming out that they see $200 crude at some point in the future. So it just seems that the news we're getting out of OPEC has changed. Well, with the price action that we had recently, since we went through yesterday's highs, technically it does say that we should test up to $60 in the very short term. Whether or not that holds true in the long term, I don't know, because I don't see anything happening fundamentally that's going to keep it up at those levels.
Let's look at the facts here. When we look at some of the EFSF loans that are currently outstanding, I mean, they're very long in maturity already. They're not perpetuals, but, you know, they mature somewhere between 30 and 50 years. So, I mean,
what's the rate on those bonds?
Well, it's very, very low because currently there's about a 10-year moratorium on it. It's very difficult because some parts are not, but in ballpark. I mean, ballpark currently is basically no interest at all. I think what they're trying to do is, particularly with the growth-linked bonds here, is that they're trying to effectively give the Europeans a stake in the game in their growth. I mean, they have anyway, but not in what we hear, not enough. And I think that's what the growth-linked bonds are all about. Then what the other bit is about is shifting some of the debt that does not have this elongated maturity structure yet into something that is much closer to what these EFSF loans are already. I mean, perpetual is a very strong word, but, you know, 3 to 50 years is as close to perpetuals that we get.